Alright, welcome back to my channel, Adantaangeal's Healing Tarot Journey. So, if you're new, please subscribe, hit the notification button so you can know whenever I put out new content, which is pretty regularly. I try to do something every day. Sometimes I do multiple things a day. But I do have a life outside of YouTube, so you know, there may be times where there are days I post nothing. But just know, I haven't forgotten about you. Alright, so, the last video was pretty long. I try to keep the videos short, because I know that when I watch videos, I know it's hard to keep my attention for too long. So I try to keep them short and sweet. But that particular video, if you haven't watched it, it's the one right before this. Go ahead and check it out. I really just kind of felt like I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to understand it on a deeper level, and I did. Not just one level, but many different levels. So that was interesting. It was fun to do that, and you know, hopefully, you know, you enjoy doing that as well. I think, you know, I want to get the message, and I want to go deeper. But I think I'm going to try and maybe just go ahead and keep this one a little bit shorter, like some of my other messages. So instead of me talking for the first 7 minutes, let's just get into it. That's all that wants to come out of that one. I might not take those because that's a lot, so let me just check. Okay. So that was a lot of cards to come out at one time, but they do seem pertinent to the message, so I am going to keep them. Okay, so we have Never, Here to Stay, Order, Snow White, Wait Again, Author of Your Own Story, Reality, and You Make Your Ancestors Proud. Okay. So right off the bat, this is what I'm getting with this, right? Okay, so obviously something to do with family, right? And challenge accepted. So what I'm getting is where you come from matters, right? Your family, it matters. Excuse me. This is also a matter of family and where you come from. Okay, so challenge accepted, right? Okay. Never, Order, Here to Stay, Snow White, White, Author of Your Own Story, You Make Your Ancestors Proud. So, this Snow White, right? You are pure. You are divine. You are light. You are loving. You are kind. You are a beacon. You are a leader. Okay? And never order here to stay, right? So never order Snow White to stay, right? Never, it's like someone either in your family or your family as a whole is trying to order you to do what they want you to do, to be what they want you to be, to act how they want you to act. And you know that is not what God wants for you, right? So you've taken this, challenge. It's like God is testing you, right? And you've accepted the challenge. That, you're not going to let anybody tell you who you are, or that just because you come from some place or something or someone, that means that you have to do what they say or what they want. You are the author of your own story, of your own reality. And only God, can tell you what to do. And for that, you make your ancestors proud. You are breaking generational curses. You are healing your past, your present, and your future by accepting the challenge given to you by God, right? To challenge this family, I'm going to say unrighteous family. And you give strength to your ancestors, to your past, by healing your present. And in doing so, also heal the future. So in doing what you are doing, you are healing your past, present, and future all at once. By taking control, by being the author of your own story, by not allowing anyone to tell you who you are, what you are, where you need to go, but God, right? You're 10 toes in, 10 toes deep for God. Okay, well, that's an interesting place to start. Let's head over to the angel decks, see what the angels have for us. Okay, we have workshops and seminars attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Okay? So maybe you are meant to be a spiritual guide, a spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher to this family. And they're trying to tell you that you need to listen to them. You need to follow them. That they need to be your guide. And you know better. Right? Oh, and shield yourself. Okay. So protect yourself from harsh fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Wow. So, yeah. So it's like God put you here to lead these people, to lead your family, to teach your family, maybe not just your family, maybe others as well. Maybe on a broader scale. And your family told you, no, you can't do that. You're not smart enough for that. You're not worthy of that. You're nothing. You're no one. Right? Maybe. But you know that it's what God has called you to do. So you shield yourself from that negativity, You accept the challenge of the naysayers and of continuing on your journey, on your path of healing yourself and others. What else? Spirit, So we have the Page of Cups, Eazel, God who rejoices, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. So, basically, you trying to do what God has put you on this earth to do has created problems between you and your family, has made your family the enemy, basically. Or maybe God put you, in this family knowing that they were the enemy as part of your challenge and your spiritual journey. But also, for a reason to teach them, just by being there, by being a part of their lives. Let's see what else. Oh, Page of Cups, to teach them love. To teach them true love. The Sun. Michael, the vivifying God, restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. Yes. So, I'm getting that your family can be quite cutthroat, maybe even a bit demonic, and that you were sent to shine light on that. And to teach them the true meaning of love, of real love, of true love, of divine love, because you are a child of God and you know how to give and receive that truly divine love. You were sent here to teach them that. They don't want to learn. They tried to get you to stop doing what comes naturally to you, because it's how God made you. And they tried to tell you that was wrong, that you were wrong. But you stand strong in your own power and authority, and you take control and you say, I am the author of my own story. I control my own reality. In the face of adversity, and even more so, not just the face of adversity, but from your own family, which can make it that much harder. All right, what else? Neptune, dreams and spirit. All right, so you are a dreamer. You have dreams. These people are like dream crushers. But you don't let them stop you. Fourth house, home and family, confirmation. All right, that's too many. I'm not going to take that because it's too many. Okay. I'll take this one. It was flipped over inside the deck and I didn't even notice it. So I'll take this one. See, Mercury, mind and speech. Okay, so that's just more confirmation that we're talking about thinking and speaking, right? And it's like bringing your dreams to reality, bringing spirit to earth, right? Bringing heaven to earth. Like that's part of your mission. And your family doesn't get that. Your family may be working for the enemy, so to speak, right? Because they're not tapped in right? And if you're not, knowingly working for God, then you could unknowingly be, a vessel for the other side, right? Okay, it is what it is. If you know, you know. If you understand, you understand. If not, stick around, you might learn something, okay? All right, so we have Eight of Cups. So you are like walking away from all of this, or you need to. Walking away from the devil. Okay. All right, that's confirmation. Okay. What was I just saying? That if you're not knowingly working for God, then you could basically inadvertently be working for the devil, right? Basically. So these people, right? They're in their devil energy, whether they know it or not, right? And so maybe inadvertently, working for the devil, and you, oh Lord, strength. Okay, so just these three cards, my goodness, so much. There's so much power here. There's so much energy here. There's so much to be said here in just these three cards alone. Okay, so the strength card, it is amplifying the energy of this devil card, but it's also showing the strength that you had to have, or have to have, in order to walk away from this situation. And let me tell you, they're all in the upright, okay? They all came out in the upright. Okay, so these people are actively, currently, strongly controlled, we'll say, knowingly or unknowingly, by the devil, right? So to speak. And so you are having to walk away from this situation. And maybe that's a challenge for you, because you are a kind and loving person, and and this is your family. I mean, it doesn't, especially for someone who is so loving and so kind, to have to walk away from your own family, who you have, attachments to, emotional attachments to, physical attachments to, literally bloodline attachments to. But you are doing it. You are doing what God wants you to do by walking away, and you are making your ancestors proud. By saying, I don't want to be a part of this, right? I don't want to become like you. I don't want to be used by the devil. I don't want to continue this, right? You're breaking the chains. You're breaking the curse, right? And you're saying, I want to be the author of my own story, right? And the architect of your own reality. I want to live the way that I want to live. I want to live the life that God sent me here to live, right? I want to do what God sent me here to do. Alright, so we have message. Maybe part of what God has sent you here to do is to be a messenger, right? To give and receive messages, speeches, divinely guided by God, right? Your words, your path, it's divinely guided by God. Your words are divinely guided by God, and God has tasked you with giving the message, giving the messages, right? And Orion the Hunter and believer. Okay, so what I'm getting is you are a messenger, a true believer of God. And your family is Orion the Hunter, right? Okay, so they are, it's like their mission, whether they realize it or not, knowingly or unknowingly, right? To hunt you down, to hunt people like you down, to hunt down the believers, the true believers, to silence them, to shut them up, to get them off their path. But you're too strong for that. And you know that the battle isn't really to be, that the challenge, right, and the battle isn't really to sit here and go tit for tat with these people. It's to walk away. But it is a challenge. It is challenging. It is hard. And they make it hard, you know? These people probably try to throw every guilt trip at you in the book. Or try to control and manipulate you in whatever ways they can. So these came out in the last reading as well. Well, not both of them, but this one in particular. But the energy is the same. You're very close to achieving your goal. So that's a good sign. You know, that if that's what's in the energy, then it's undeniable. Conclusions are within reach. And, okay, so full moon eclipse. I don't know when our next actual full moon eclipse is, but I'm just getting like the full moon energy. So by the end of the month here, I think, the full moon is, I think it's going to be on like the 24th or something like that. So, you know, as we're nearing the end of the month. So conclusions are within reach, I think, by the end of this month. You might see some progress here. Or you might need to take action in some way by the end of the month in order to see this conclusion. Now, I don't know exactly what that means for you, but that's the message. I hope that you have enjoyed this message. I hope that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I hope that this message has helped you in some way. And I hope that you'll come back for another one. All right, have a great day, guys.